Hi everyone. Today we're going to do a placemat tutorial, and it's going to be a rectangular one. So let's start off by doing a slip knot. So there's several ways you can do it. I just do it like this. Make a loop, take the ball from the yarn from the yarn ball, put it through the hoop, pull it up and pull and tighten. And here's another way. If you want to wrap it around your finger twice, put this one over. Well, let me scoot it back, sorry. Go over here like that. Wrap your finger twice, put this one over, and then take the one in the back, put it over your finger, slip your hook in, and there you go. Okay. So I think I will do 40 chains and measure what I get for 40 chains. Most common placemats are 16 inches long, but you know, you can do whatever size you want. If you think that's a little large, maybe you only want 14. So I'm gonna chain 40, I'm gonna chain 40 chains and see what I get. Alright, so to start, I'm just gonna start by chaining, hopefully loosely. I am using Karen pounder and a J hook. 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn over, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, let's measure and see what we get with 40 chains. I think I'll start this way. That gives me 12 inches. So I think I'll go to 46. Okay, so that's 40. I just need 6 more chains. Okay, 46 chains. That should make a slight difference. I think the chain will grow as we chain one and turn. Oh goodness, let me get it back on inches. So I have 14 inches. So I'm going to stop there because more than likely it'll go to 15 or a little bit bigger. So we'll see. Okay, I am going to do the half double crochet stitch. You can do single crochet. And what I am going to do is start in the second chain from the hook. So we're going to go 1 and 2. Half double crochet is yarn round hook. Whoops. You have 3 loops on your hook and pull through all 3. yarn around hook, and you're going to half double crochet or whatever stitch you would like, single crochet maybe, and just continue all the way down. And I will return when I get to the end, okay? Four, 35, 36, 37. Try to keep your tension slightly loose. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. And I'm going to chain one, make sure I'm in the frame, chain one, and turn. And there you go. We're going to start in the very first chain from the hook. You don't count that one, so it would be this one right here. And we're going to continue the stitch you're doing. I'm doing the half double crochet, perhaps you're doing the single crochet. So let's just continue and go all the way down to the end. We're going to go in both loops of the V on top. We're going to go through both of those. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that all the way down to the last chain on here. See that one? You're going to go through these two, and then you're going to chain one and turn. Okay, so I'll meet you at the very end, and we'll do that last one and turn, and we will continue doing that for several rows until we get a nice size rectangle. Okay, alright, I'll be right back. We are almost to the end again, so let's do it together. See where I'm going into the top. The last stitch right there. Whoops, my stitch was a little loose there. It's okay. Chain one and turn. Now, I'm just curious of what the size is. Let's see if I can get you into the frame really good. I want to measure it and just see where we're at. So we're at 15 inches. So I figured when you chain one and turn, and you want to have a nice tension, kind of loose, not tight, because you don't want it to curl up or bunch up. You want it to be really nice and flat. And either this stitch or single crochet will be a flat surface for your plates and such on a table. So let's see, we chained one and we turned, so we're going to just continue doing the same thing. Okay, yarn over, go through the first stitch, always go in that first stitch and just carry on. And if anybody beginning is watching, You just want to make sure you're going into the top of your chain. Just the top right there. Got my hair in the yarn. I'll get it out. So, I think we're okay to each of us to go on our own here and do several rows. Because you want it to be a rectangle. And we're going to add a border so it doesn't have to be like 15 by 15. It can be like 10.5 inches wide going this way, because we are going to add a border to it. If you would like a border, okay? I'll be putting a contrasting color on. So let's just do several rows. If you want to measure when yours is like maybe 10 inches wide, you know, and stop, we can see what it looks like then, and maybe perhaps work on the border then. Okay, so I will return after I get several rows done. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I measured the placemat, and it is 10.5 wide by 17. I think it was 17. Let me take a quick look again. Yes, 17 inches. So that was a chain of 46. So now if you don't want yours that long, maybe don't do 46 stitches. But I'm fine with this. So now we're going to put on a border, and I'm going to use this gold color as an accent to my blue. Now, there's several ways you can join your yarn to an existing piece of fabric like this. You can either do a slip knot. I would just do a slip knot again. We can go like this again, where you wrap it around your finger and you go over once and then over again, and you put that one on your hook and pull. And you don't have to start in a corner, you can start anywhere. And I am going to go into each of the stitches across and all the way around, doing half double crochets around the whole mat. Let's see. I should talk about the side real quick. So let's make sure I'm in the frame. So when I come around the corner, I'll do it with you. But I'm just saying, when I come around the corner and I do a half double crochet there, I will do a half double crochet here. I'm going to probably have two. I'm going to have one there and one there. And then, if you look at this, it looks like there are 2 rows here, right? There's one there and one there. I want to put one in each row, a half double crochet. Put your hook where you can, like there would be 2 loops of yarn there, so it would be okay to put one there, and then we would put one in here. But I'll do it with you, okay? As a matter of fact, I'll start towards the end. I mean, sort of in the center. So to start my, oops, sorry, I moved the camera. Can you see this? I might bring it closer. To add my gold border on, I am going to go into the 2 stitches, wrap my yarn around the hook, bring it through, and slip stitch, bring it through that one. Okay, then I am going to do a half double crochet in that same spot, if I can get in there with the frame. Let me see if I can get in there. There we go. I can get in there. There you go. I don't want to knock the camera over. There. Yarn over, and I don't mean to make it look difficult. I was just trying to not knock the camera over. Okay, so now it's easy peasy. Just go in each stitch and do the stitch you're doing. I'm doing the half double crochet, so let's go around. So we joined the yarn, and I want to try to keep it sort of loose, not terribly loose, but I don't want it to be real tight. Like right there is a little tight. I probably could have came around and done that, but it'll be okay. We'll see how it works out when we come around to slip stitch to join. So we're gonna continue to half double crochet in each stitch across. We're going to do this all the way around the whole mat, and then we're going to do another border after that. More of a lacy like open. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll try to watch that I'm in the frame. So I'm going through the both. So yarn over and go in the stitch. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to go in there, right, and I'm going to go in here, and that's almost like two in the corner. It goes around very nicely. Let me turn my placemat around so hopefully you'll see going in the side. Here's where I am. I went in that stitch. Now I'm going to go in this one. Let's see what we have to look at here. There's two stitches there, so I'm going to get in there. See? Let's go into this one. Let's go in here, wherever you can go. If it's too hard to get in anywhere, just go into space. It's not going to hurt anything. And go in here. If you can see what I mean, how we're getting a stitch in each row. There's that one. We're going to, whoa. There we go. Now we'll go in this one. Don't even have to count. I'm not stressing about that. It's just make it sure it's a little loose. I tend to hold it a little tight when I'm behind the camera here. Let's see if I can go a little quicker so you're not waiting too long. See, it's going easier now. Maybe a couple of my stitches were a little tight from the beginning. That's why it's important to keep a nice, easy tension. See how it's looking? That looks pretty good, right? Almost at the end. Now here, I would put 2 in that spot, because you're turning sort of, kind of, okay, like that. Oh, did you see that? I'll pull it out in case I was out of the frame. So here I was in this last, well, I can go in here. Sorry about that. I can go in here. And now we're going to go in here. And I would do 2 in there because we're going to turn like this. Oops. So now we're on the easy side. We're just going through each of the V's, each of those stitches, right? So that, and these are looser than the first one. That must have been my cast on chain at the bottom where we started, because these are real nice and smooth. Sorry about that, moving, trying to make it so you can see very well. So you got the gist of this. We can go all the way down here, right? Let me pull this up. We're going to go in each of these. This would be a corner. So you'd put one there. I'll come back. I'll come back and do that corner with you and go around this side, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, we're at the side again. I just went in, gotta go in this one more stitch. There we go. And I'm going to put another one right in there. You see where I'm at? Okay. And just go into the next one. And another one. So I'm going to go in here. That was easy. I'm going to go into this one. Whoops, whoops. and now I can get in there between two stitches because there's one underneath. There's a bar underneath. I knew I could do that one because I saw it. Let's go in this hole right there. May as well go in that one. And this one. Whoops. This one. Let's see if this will show okay. So we put 2 in this corner, and then 1 here. There's a row, there's a row, there's a row. I kind of look at it like I'm putting them in rows going down. Let's see, here's a row. You can just go right in there. And right there. Oops, I gotta fix my yarn. I got the other end over there. Let me go ahead and finish untangling it. There. Almost to the end here. See, like if you pull it apart, your hook is just gonna, your hook is just gonna want to go in these spaces, right? You may as well just do it. We're coming around the other side, and we want to put 2 in. I gotta make sure I'm in the frame. Right in here. Let's go with 2. There's 1 and 2. And we went into the stitch that was on top. So now it'll lay down. I've kind of got it pushed up, trying to show you in the frame. Now we're going to go across. I'll put 1 in here, and then I'm going to start in these V's again. It helps the corner to turn nice. There's 1. See how I'm going in those V's? Just right 1 stitch before we rejoin. Let's get in there. You see that 1 stitch right there? We already got in that one. Let's get in this one. Oops, I got a yarn over. It's a little tight, but just get in there and get it through. There we go. And we're going to slip stitch in this first stitch right there. Just like that. We're going to slip stitch to join. and we're going to join, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Hope I'm in frame. We're going to skip two chains, 1, 2, and we're going to half double crochet right into the third one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, and half double crochet in the third one. Whoops, sorry about that. 1, 2, half double crochet in the third one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, half double crochet into the third. We're going to do this all the way around, and then we're going to come back and slip stitch to join here. Okay, same with, you're just going to keep going around the corner. I'll go ahead and see how it works out. Got to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, half double crochet in the third. One, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, one, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, half double crochet in the third. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you what it's looking like, but I need to turn it around so you're not looking at the back. So this is what it's going to look like. Oh goodness, it's hard to keep it in there. So this is where we're going to join. We're going this way over here. So it's chain 3, skip 2, half double crochet in the third chain. Chain 3, skip 2, and just continue going all the way around till you come up here, and we will slip stitch to join, and then we will be finished. Okay, I'm going to pause now to go around. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am getting close to where my first chain 3 is, so I thought I would come on and show you or do it along with you. So I chain 3, skip 2, and 2, oh my goodness, I'm not in the frame. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I always look to see where that stitch is. And chain. Skip 2 and half double crochet in the third. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And what have I got? 1, 2. I will just go ahead and slip stitch to join in there. Let's see, where am I? Chain 3. No, I'm sorry, I will have double crochet there. I had to think. Chain 1, cut my yarn and weave in the ends. Hi everyone, I noticed after watching back the video that I wasn't in frame when I was doing the slip stitch to join on the chain 3 part. So I pulled it out and I'm trying to do it real quick this morning for you. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay. So there's my chain 2. And I want to make a half a double crochet into here because I don't have one. There's my half double crochet, okay, because I did the half double crochet, chain 3, and I skipped 2, so I went into that one. I went into the second one, put it that way, instead of skip 2 going the third. And then I am going to just go in the same spot and slip stitch. Oh my goodness, since I cut my yarn, it's a little short. I'm just going, can you see where I went? I'll go back out and make sure I'm in the frame. I'm just going to go into that hole right there where my half double crochet is. I'm going to go right in there and just slip stitch. So I yarn over, pull it through, and pull tight, and there, and that looks good. So I will just weave in the end, both ends there. I gotta pull that one through. When I undid it, I undid my yarn ends. I had to weave them. Boy, I put them in tight too. There's no project gonna come apart when I weave in my ends. I guess I have a heck of a time finding them. Okay, so here is the finished project. Let's see if I can get it in the frame. Let me smooth it out because I lifted it up. Okay, here's the finished placemat. There you go. And the finished size, I may as well do that for you. The finished size is, the width is, including that chain 3 part, let's go down, it is 12 3/4. It's almost 13. And the length with the border, let's see, from chain to chain I'm doing is 19. But the actual placemat itself, where you put your plates, is 17. And the blue part going wide is only almost 11. I would say almost 11. So that's a nice size. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And I will be doing napkin rings also, okay? I'll give you 2 different kind of napkin rings that we can choose from. All right, you have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.